Greetings and welcome to some action on Sébastien Loeb Rally Evo. I'm told to say it's Evo, not Evo. It's here for the first time, getting a bit of gameplay action. So what do we see here? It's pre-alpha code, it means it's very early. The graphics are not final, the audio is not final, and the final physics are not yet implemented. But we have a demo, and as I had the opportunity to record some gameplay, why not? This is still a very early stage. So here we see a little clip from the photo mode here, just having a little look at the car model. Car model looks really nice at the moment, lots of details. I've seen a bit more of the game than we're allowed to film today, but of course we're looking at the Sweden stage. Now, unfortunately I have had some problems with my recording equipment. This is meant to be a full stage of the rally, and it wasn't. We've had to cut the central section of the rally due to the recording issues, which is a bit of a pain. So either way, you're going to see a little bit of the beginning and a little bit of the end. So obviously the physics are not complete, not a great deal for me to talk about really. Still very early stage. It is mapped on real rally stages this time, unlike the older games where they made the stages up. This is all based on real stages now. So taking the real stage, mapped it, put it in a game, that's how it looks. So it's going to be really competitive later this year. We've got lots of rally games. Well, we've got WRC5, Sébastien Loeb and Dirt Rally all coming. And it's going to be interesting to see how they all perform. It'll also be interesting to see how this game develops. Obviously, it's not all final yet, and it'll be great to come back to this stage later in the year and see what refinements Milestone have made. Also, taking into account feedback, the developers were keen to make sure this was a really solid title. There were some bugs earlier this year in Rhine. They assure me that this will not have the problems. This and MotoGP 15. I'll mention that in the MotoGP 15 coverage as well. So you start off in the forest, so you go through a more built-up area, and then you work your way into this open area towards the end of the stage. I have seen some other lighting on the stage as well, sort of sunrise, sunset, where you get a wonderful glow across the ice, which is really nice. But again, I've been told the textures are not complete for the surface texture, and of course everything is bound to change at this stage. So in the game you'll be going through Sébastien Loeb's career, a whole range of different types of vehicles and rally cars, a real extravaganza of detail, and of course Pikes Peak will be in the game as well, along with Sébastien Loeb's Pikes Peak rally car. So superpower, however 800 horsepower, whatever it was, car as well, going up Pikes Peak. So that's going to be interesting to see how it fares with the competition later this year as we get to the end of this stage. And then a nice little look again at that photo mode. So far so good. I've seen some of the details. It's looking really nice, big step forward in terms of visuals and where they're going with it. It doesn't look like this will be running at 60 frames per second. Again, the details being seen as key here, and of course you see different smoke effects, but there's loads more details to be added. So course details, physics, everything else, it's all going to transform in the coming months. Just looking at the exterior cam view now, there we are, just a very quick clip of that. I'm not an exterior cam guy. The other cam reviews aren't in place yet, but will be on a later build. So again, this is very early. Take it with a pinch of salt. You can see how it's developing, you can see how it's coming along, and we'll have some great exclusive previews on this title later in the year, seeing how it's developed. But that's it from me for now on this video with some Milestone Rally action. There'll be more from me very soon.